Hey, it's Paul Farmer. This is Freedom Project Live, episode 237. And during today's episode, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be sharing with you what I would do if I were starting from scratch. If I was starting over, starting from zero, what would I do to grow my online business fast? So, one of the things that, hold on, let me just get my train of thought here. I just got done with a pretty brutal workout, and I'm still recovering from that. But I wanted to get on here and talk about this because it's really important. So, anybody have any idea what I'm going to talk about? Because I've said this many times before in the past. It's a reoccurring theme. It's something I definitely wish I would have done when I first started online back in 2012. So I'll just give you a little bit of my origin story, just so you understand why I recommend this and why I believe it is. People are really looking for the easy button. That's what they're always looking for. Oh, give me the easy button, right? And I hate to break it to you, and you probably don't want to hear this, but the easy button doesn't exist. There is no such thing as the easy button. Now, there is the simple button. There's a simple button, but the easy button is technically the hard button, really. I mean, that's the button that's going to make things more challenging for you because you're going to have unrealistic expectations. See, everyone's pursuing easy. They don't understand that, it's going to take some time. But what I'm going to share with you today will fast track your results, will put you on the path to achieving the goals you want to achieve. Fact. All right. So back in 2012, that's when I started my online journey. In 2010, I was laid off from my teaching job. I tell this story quite a bit, but I'll say it again. Didn't know what the heck I was going to do. For basically 2 years, I was on unemployment for the very first time in my life. They told me that I could go back and teach science, or would probably be science positions. I was a physical education teacher. I had no interest in teaching science. But at the same time, I was like, well, it's a job, right? So anyway, I had to take a certain test. It's called the CSAT. And there were two parts to the test. And I remember I was like, okay, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to study, and I'm going to pass this test. But at the same time, I didn't want to. Like, it wasn't a desire of mine to teach science. So it was increasingly difficult. So anytime you're doing something you don't want to do, it's going to be more difficult for you. You have to find a way to find the passion, right? You have to find a way to get the motivation to do so. But for me, there was no motivation. There was nothing. The only motivation was, well, it was a job. All right. But I kept thinking to myself, there has to be a better way. There has to be another way. Maybe not a better way, but another way to earn income. And during that 2-year period, I did a number of things. One, I got advanced certifications in personal training, which I never used. It's funny because I got these advanced certifications because I was like, well, I could go. This is going to make me better, right? This is going to make me more attractive when it comes to personal training. But I never used it. I did start my own fitness boot camp. That was me stepping out of my box, my comfort zone for sure. I'd never done anything like that. So I did do that, but it was, that was a miserable failure, by the way, but it did show me that I could step out of my comfort zone. I could do some things differently than I was used to doing. And, that was my first step forward, I would say, step into business, into wanting to create my own income. That was my first step forward. So after that miserable failure, someone approached me and goes, hey, I'm a fitness business boot camp coach, because I had a fitness boot camp, right? And I'm like, oh, cool, awesome. And at that point, like, I was just ready. I was ready. I was sick and tired of not knowing what the heck to do. I tried everything. I mean, my workouts were good. I had a lot of compliments about my workouts, but I just couldn't. I didn't know how to market. I didn't know how to bring people into my business. Like, that was just a huge problem. It's a huge problem for many people, right? and I did all kinds of stuff. I mean, I stood on the board. I'd get up early in the morning, go film videos on the beach. That was my first video experience, doing workouts on the beach with a flimsy tripod with a flip cam. So that's actually when I first started doing video. But during that 2-year period of time from 2010 to 2012, I was doing different things, looking for a way to create income. And I know a lot of people right now are looking for a way to create income. And we have a fantastic way. There's many different ways to do it. It's not so much about what this video is about, but I will get to it. So 2-year period, struggle. Nothing's working. Guy approaches me, goes, "Hey, I'm a fitness business coach." I was like, "All right, cool." I didn't want to go to someone, but I was in a desperate place, right? So that right there was that kind of my start of what I'm going to talk about today, and that is getting a mentor. Okay, so but here's the thing. his thing was just to get me into a network marketing company. That was his thing. That was his in. Okay, I didn't know it at the time, but that's what happened. So I ended up coming into a network marketing company, a health and wellness company, and at the very same time, because I had started my own blog. Again, I was just kind of trying to figure it out. I started my own blog because I wanted to offer health and fitness tips just for the fun of it. This is what I wanted to do. I enjoyed that. That is what I enjoyed doing. But I had no clue how to market. I had no clue how to monetize a blog. I had no clue how to get it out there and get seen. I remember like I would study like, how do you do SEO, right? Like, how do you do it? I would spend literally hours and hours and hours and hours trying to create backlinks, and it just didn't work. Like, nothing would work for me. So 2012, I joined a health wellness company. And at the same time, I come into like an affiliate marketing company. And the reason I joined that was because they said you could make money blogging. And because you might know what that company is. I'm not going to mention the name, but you might know. It was all about blogging, right? It's all about having a blog. So I came into it that way. That's how I came into this industry, completely wrong. 2 opportunities at once, not knowing what the heck I was doing, thinking, oh, you know what? If I could learn how to monetize my blog, it'd be great, right? Well, my story is this: 2 years, struggle, don't know what to do, throwing crap up on the wall, going through every training in the book. And maybe you're experiencing this right now. Maybe you're experiencing like, I don't know what to do. I'm just throwing crap on the wall. I'm hoping something sticks. I'm going to this trainer and that trainer and this trainer and that trainer. I'm going through this course and that course and course. I'm jumping from opportunity to opportunity to opportunity, right? Like, maybe you can relate to that because that's what I went through. I didn't really jump from opportunity to opportunity my first 2 years. I was pretty dialed in at what I was doing. But what started happening was I would have people hitting me up. Hey, you need to get this training. Hey, this way is going to bring you more leads and all this stuff. So I didn't really have anyone guiding me or telling me what I needed to do, right? So my whole point of telling you this is because if you want to go fast, the worst thing you can do is try to figure it out on your own. That's the worst thing you can do. So what's the best thing you can do? What's the one thing I would do if I were starting over? And I kind of am starting over right now. I'm learning a new skill. I'm learning how to trade Forex. That's what I'm learning how to trade: commodities, indices, but mostly Forex. And I'm a complete newbie at this. Like, I don't know hardly anything. I'm learning as I go, but it's new to me. And what am I doing? Here's what I'm going to tell you. Okay, this is the fastest way for you. If you're new, if you've been struggling, the fastest way for you to get into results is to get a mentor. I know I've said this 10,000 times, probably 10,000 times. I don't know. Get a mentor. Look for somebody that is getting the results you want to get, and then go learn what it is they're doing. That is the fastest way. Now, what a lot of people like to do is they like to cut corners. It's what a lot of people like to do. I know I did that my first 2 years. If it wasn't free, it wasn't for me. I wouldn't be looking at it, right? Now, complete opposite. If it's free, I don't want the free. I want the paid, because the paid is where the meat is, okay? If you're going to give it to me free, there's a saying, what is it? There's nothing more expensive than cheap help. There's nothing more expensive than cheap help. This is a lesson. This is a lesson that I had to learn, and I learned it the hard way. There's nothing more expensive than cheap help. What you want to do is you want to collapse time. That's what you want to do. If you want to get results fast, you want to collapse time. How do you collapse time? You collapse time by going to the person that's getting the results you want and learning from that person, getting a mentor. Okay. Now, what a lot of people like to do, and they do this, they go, okay, well, I'm in a company, right? I'm in a company and my sponsor is my mentor. My sponsor is my mentor, but their sponsor is barely making more than them. So now you're learning from someone that really doesn't know anything, right? So that is why I say the best thing for you to do is to get a mentor. Now, me personally, I've hired a private coach to learn a very simple method, very simple formula that absolutely produces results. And when I did that, I didn't know what to expect, but what came from that was learning a very simple formula. And I had a simple formula before, but I learned an even more simple formula that produces results. And I teach that in my private group. If you want to know how to get access to my private group, go ahead and reach out to me. Okay. Or you can click the link. If there's a link, and I know there's a link on YouTube, you can click that link and go to that link. And whenever you partner with me in anything, you get access to my group where I teach that formula. All right. And it flat out works. Flat out works. It produces results. I've sponsored hundreds of people following the formula. All right. So, and that's without paid traffic. That's without paid traffic. But I digress, right? Let me get back to my point. So why is getting a mentor like what I would do first thing if I was starting over? Or just start anytime, really. If you're struggling, you need a mentor. I mean, even if you're not struggling, you still need a mentor. You need someone that's going to show you the way to get to the next level, because you can't figure it out on your own, because all you know is the information that you know. You don't know anything else. So your results are going to show for it. So if you want to get to the next level, you need a mentor. Simple as that. But so, like I said, a lot of people, what they like to do, and I watch this all the time. Oh, my sponsor is my mentor, but they're barely making hardly anything anyway. So how are they going to teach you anything? Unless you want to make very little, follow that person. I'm not saying your sponsor can't help you, but you need more than that. All right. So if I were to start over, first thing I would do is get a mentor. That's the first thing. First thing I would do. Why? Collapse time. Stop wasting time trying to figure it out on your own. You're going to waste time. You're going to waste money. I talk to people that have been doing this thing for years and years and years. And it's like shocking to me that, and I'm not trying to insult you in any way if this is you, but if you had a guide, if you had someone showing you the way, there's no possible way you would go years and years and years with no results. It just wouldn't happen, because a mentor will help you be your guide, right? They will course correct you. They will show you, hey, this is what works. This is what's proven. So when you know it's proven, there's no more doubt, right? You can't go and doubt the process if you already know it's been done. If you already know it's proven to produce the results you want, then all you have to do is follow the plan, is follow what your mentor teaches you. Now, if you're just starting the plan, obviously it's going to take some time to learn the plan, right? You're going to have to be consistent. You're going to have to show up every day. You're going to have to develop your skills. But this is a whole lot faster than going, okay, I'm going to try this method, and then I'm going to go try this method, and then I'm going to go try this method, and then I'm going to go try this method. I mean, you're just going to spin your wheels and get nowhere. Nowhere. Okay. So fastest way, what I would do if I was starting over, get a mentor. That's it. That's my advice. That's what I tell everybody. Get a mentor. Stop trying to figure it out on your own. Stop trying to save your money. Because what you're doing is you're prolonging. See, here's the thing that I don't think many people understand. Okay, you're looking at the price And in this case, I don't like, I have some resources I could share with you depending on your cost, on your price, like how much you want to invest in your future. I do have some resources I could share with you, and they range from, less than 100 to over, to thousands to over, just over 1,000. There's some different resources. You can get plugged in and it will definitely help you. It will definitely help you. But I'm not really putting it out there right now. What I'm saying is that by you constantly going and going, okay, I can't afford that, or that's too much money, or I could figure it out on my own. Do you realize how much money that you're leaving on the table? Because when you have a mentor, you collapse time. When you have a formula that is proven to work, it's going to work way faster than if you try to figure it out on your own. So let me do this, okay? Because like I said I'm kind of starting over, right? I'm not starting over online. Like, I'm still working to get better every day. I work to get better every single day. But here's the thing, okay? I told you I'm starting a new skill. And maybe you've seen some of my videos where I've been talking about this. I've been sharing my journey, right? So I'm learning this new skill. It's called Forex Trading. If you don't know what it is, you could look it up. But basically, unlike the stock market that goes up and down, Forex, you could profit from it going up. You can profit from it going down. So literally 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, you can be profiting from trading in the markets, doing Forex. Okay. Now you could also do commodities. You could also do indices. All right. I'm not going to get all into all that right now because it's not that important. My point is this: I'm learning a new skill. If I were to come into this skill and go, you know what? I don't need any help. I'm going to figure this out on my own. Do you know, so if I go to YouTube and I go, okay, I'm going to learn how to trade Forex on YouTube. Do you know how much misinformation is on YouTube? So by making this decision, what's going to happen, right? So if I decide to go do it myself, and I decide, oh yeah, I don't need any help. I don't need to learn from anyone. I can figure this out on my own. I'm gonna cut some corners. I'm not gonna spend any extra money. What's going to happen? Well, let me think about this. All right, this is really simple. If I go into the markets and I have bad information, I'm going to lose money. I'm going to lose money, right? I'm going to lose it over and over again because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But if I have someone who is proven, this is so common sense. Like it's almost funny I'm even doing this, but I'm saying it's common sense to get a mentor. It's common sense to have a guide. It's common sense to have someone show you the way, and you stop trying to figure it out on your own because you have pride, because you're concerned about the money, all these things that go in, right? So if I went, it's absolute craziness. If I went to try to teach it myself on my own, it would probably take me, I don't know, I'd probably lose thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, right? And I'd spend years trying to figure this thing out. But because I have people, profitable traders, teaching the ropes, right? Showing exactly what to do, showing exactly how to react to the market, like what to look for. Now I'm able to be profitable way faster. Okay, so I'm gonna move into something here that I wasn't really planning to do, but I want to say this. All right, if you're looking for a way to make some extra income, there's many different ways to go about it. There's network marketing, there's online marketing, there's drop shipping, there's trading, right? There's investing, and there's all kinds of different things you can do. What am I missing? E-commerce, right? All these CPA marketing. There's all these different ways to go about it. What I like about Forex is that you can profit from it whenever. I don't have to talk to a soul. I can get on the computer when I want to get on a computer. Like I don't have to build a team. I don't have to, I mean, not that I don't enjoy doing that, because I do enjoy helping people. That's what I do enjoy. But to have something in your arsenal where you can do that, where you can create money on demand, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. I don't care what's going on in the economy. I don't care what's happening. I don't care if you have a full-time job. I don't care if you're working 2 jobs, 3 jobs. I don't care. This is a skill that is a really big deal. And the reason I'm saying this is because for less than $100, we have, well, I'm talking about a mentor, right? So in this case, we have profitable traders, many profitable traders that are showing the way, that are teaching you exactly what to do to be profitable in the markets. And here's the crazy thing. Okay. I told you it's less than $100, but here's the crazy thing to me. All right. We, first of all, it's less than $100. That's pretty big right there. But we have people, it's designed this way. Let me put it this way. It's designed this way. In 2 weeks, we have a 2-week syllabus that takes you through what you need to learn, right? It's broken down. Like, this is what you need to understand. And then we have live trading sessions where they, like, some of them actually trade live. Others are more educational, where they go over the foundational pieces, like what you need to know. And within 2 weeks of just 2 weeks, imagine this, 2 weeks. This blew my mind, because I've been marketing for years and it didn't take 2 weeks, all right, to start being profitable. That's really bad grammar. I went to college, but that was really bad grammar. 2 weeks. Are you listening to? I hope you're listening to me. 2 weeks. We have people that are profitable in the markets after 2 weeks of going through the syllabus that our team provides, attending the live trading sessions that our team provides. I mean, the education platform and everything provides all the education, has live trading as well. But you could start being profitable in 2 weeks. That's what it's designed to do. I don't know anything. Like, I know in marketing, and again, like, part of what I'm talking about does have a marketing arm. There is a network marketing side of it where you can do team building, you can grow your team. But what I'm talking about here is learning a skill. Remember, I talked about a mentor. How do you get to results quick? How do you do it quick? You find a mentor. So we have many different traders that are profitable, 6-figure traders, right? Some of them are probably 7-figure, coming up on 7-figure. They don't really tell you exactly how much they're making, but they win trades all the time. Like, you see it, they do it live. So there's no like, oh, well, yeah, they're making that stuff up. No, they do it live. You see them do it live. So you can't, there's no reason to be skeptical here. Like, they do it live in front of you. And you can learn a skill that you could start creating income, like, on demand. Like, that's such a big deal within like 2 weeks time. Now, if I were to teach marketing, if I were to teach sales, I don't think a brand new person is going to be profitable in 2 weeks time. Like, I mean, it could happen, but you're definitely not going to be really starting to comprehend. I mean, it's going to take you a little while. There's a lot of different things we got to go through. So that to me is just very incredible. If you'd like more information about that, definitely reach out to me. I'm just curious, what would you do if you're starting from zero? What would you do? Let me grab some water. What would you do? I know there's a lot of different thoughts about this. Some people will say video. Some people will say they would learn traffic. Some people would say branding. But like I said, my thought is, like, when you have a mentor, it all is combined, right? That you That's all combined. So that's all I got. I appreciate you. I hope you got value from this. Again, if you want more information about what I'm doing, if you want to learn how to trade Forex and be able to start becoming profitable, no guarantees, of course. I mean, it's all up to you. There's risk and everything involved. Definitely reach out to me. I'm very, very excited that I found this opportunity when I wasn't even looking for it. All I've been looking at is becoming better and better at marketing and selling. That's all I've been looking at. And this kind of just came to me, and I'm just so happy it did, because it's really another way of looking at things. Okay. So another way to earn some income for comfort of your home. So with that, make it a great day. Appreciate you. See you on the next one.